Immediately as we start the stream. Hello everyone and welcome to the pre-show. We're just talking right now. We're just chit-chatting. That's right. It's me. It's you. Okay, it's actually not you right now. Let me pull up the chat. That'd be a smart idea. Oh, golly. Did I just say that? Oof. Already got disconnection noises. I apologize in advance to all those who are listening who are unfortunate enough to be able to hear the sound of my headphones disconnecting and reconnecting constantly. If you end up hearing that a lot, there's not much that I can do about it until I get new headphones. And believe me, I have talked to my financial advisors. In other words, I rolled the dice. And they have approved at a 19 score, I am going to be getting some eventually. Not right away, but it will happen hopefully by next week. Anyways, hello and welcome to the pre-show to the Brony Show. It's the show that happens before the show, where we get ready for the show. Sort of. I'm not part of the main show. Actually, I am. I'm on there, but I'm not there at the very beginning. This is the stream to get you all warmed and lathered up for, the stream to actually happen. That was bad wording on my part. I apologize. But not too hard. In the call we have, including but not limited to, some people, such as Tsuki.
Yep.
Tech Stallion.
Looking for some headphones for you.
Oh, I already have a pair selected. Creature helped me find the ones that I wanted. Which it turns out I can just get these same kind of headphones, but like on a wire without the wireless capabilities, which is handy because the biggest problem that I have with these headphones currently, aside from the fact that the wire, which is a wire that I bought not second hand. Damn that connection noise thing. My biggest problem really is that it uses two USBs on a machine that kind of is limited USB space. So it's not great. Circuit.
Huh? What?
Circuit. We got Circuit in the house. And
I got sprays for that.
oh, okay, cool. Crazy Matt Captain.
I exist. Maybe. Who knows?
Nice. So tonight we are just kind of chit-chatting, hanging out. Because if there's one thing that I've learned, is that if I move my head too much, it's going to cause that weird disconnect sound to happen even more for y'all. I'm trying desperately to avoid that. Yay! But I figured there's an awful lot of stuff to talk about. Everfree Northwest is about a month away, so that's going to be coming up. Who is going to that? I know Circuit is going to that. Is anyone else going to that? Don't all speak at
No,
once.
That's the weekend I'm heading to a family wedding.
Oh, got you. Have fun at that. Have cake. Eat cake. Devour cake.
I don't know if they're doing cake. They might be a cake kind of folks. I don't
Which
interact with that portion of the family much.
means we will need a host, alternative host for the show and pre-show.
I think with who all is going to the various events, that week might just be everyone go do your own thing week.
It's a day off. Everybody gets a day off, so just go relax, chill, have fun. Go watch a bunch of pony videos that we have maybe never talked about before. Play the mod for Crypto the Necrodancer for ponies.
go to the convention with us, or come home from the convention with us.
Or check to see if there's the main hall stuff in Ponytown, and go hang out and make a new friend.
With us, well, maybe.
That's a hard maybe. I don't know if we'll be able to log into Ponytown from my phone.
Yeah.
And I do not intend on bringing my computer rig with me. That would be hard.
Or even just watch some G4 episodes. I don't know. Just make it a pony theme night.
Absolutely. By the way, there's like 9 seasons of G4, and if you're anything like me, which God help you if you are, you will have forgotten all of the stuff that happened.
Got it. Get a system that starts all of the episodes at once on this one screen so that you can watch it all
That's a good
in
idea.
24 minutes.
I should do that. Which also reminds me, I need to catch up with like all of the new Pony episodes that have occurred recently because, of course, because Now Pony is through Netflix, I'm an entire season behind, basically. Instantly. Curse bingeability culture. At the same time, I like it, but also I don't, because it means that it's easy to instantly be behind. This is why I've fallen out of so many shows, because, like, it just takes 1 week, and then, like, you're all caught up with everything, and the next thing you know, it's just like, oh, did you know you're an entire season behind? It's like, what do you mean? It's been a week. And also, I'm behind on Tell Your Tale. Gosh.
And there should be another episode this Thursday if we're looking at the timeline, right?
I believe so, yes. I've never been this behind in Pony. I'm ashamed.
Oh, that video
Same.
where watching all the episodes all the time, it actually exists.
Yes. Yes, it do.
And this is the video right here.
All I know is I get to have some fun. Because I got back from the trip, came into my room, turned on the light flickered. So I figured, okay, light bulb's dead. Just before the show, I put in a new bulb. It's not turning on. And I have been getting weird staticky sounds that have been going away, or I've been getting static every time I use my headset, and it goes away when I extend my arms around the room. I think something between the switch and the light bulb socket was not properly grounded, and I don't know how to fight that. I get to have some fun.
Hooray!
Which means I need to do some cleaning. Damn.
Speaking of cleaning in dams, that does remind me. There's been massive flooding in the region of Vermont. In certain towns specifically. Not my town, thankfully, but in a lot of towns that are kind of near. So, hey, I encourage people out there to, if you can, and if you financially, and if you find a charity for it, donate to the people who are trying to reconstruct their lives. Because, gosh, I did some traveling around the state today, and it's bad, folks. It's not good in places. So that's an update from the Green Mountain State. Weather was cruel. Also, the rivers are still kind of high right now, because we got, like, a pretty bad rainstorm last night. They haven't broken the banks, last night. They did on, like, Monday, Tuesday, though. So, hopefully this week, the storms that are expected don't cause things to break the banks again, because, geez, this is already bad. Yeah. Anywho. Horse show. Have y'all seen, like, any of the stuff that's going on at Everfree? Like, I know that they posted the musicians list that's expected. They've posted the panels and stuff, the schedule?
Man, unfortunately, I've kind of been a little bit too busy with so much other stuff. It's really hard for me to keep up right now.
Well, that's fair.
Hello, DM.
But I'm still looking forward to just if anything, just so I can finally get away from everything for a while and actually catch my breath. Oh,
Hell yes.
have you checked out the panels yet?
I did. I can't remember any of them offhand. There were some that I was like, ooh, I want to go to that. And then some that I was like, ooh, I want to go to that. But yeah, nope, I can't remember. I suppose I could pull that up. In the meantime, here, have this mother pony from Generation 2. I think this was... No, wait, no, this wasn't the mother pony. This was like the sister pony. I don't know her name, but her cutie mark is a telephone. And she is older than... Oh, geez, who was the character in that episode? It wasn't Patch. It was Bon Bon. Bon Bon. Do you remember that episode, Circuit, when Baby Pony was sick?
I think I do. What wasn't it the one where they were trying to go to a concert or?
There were a couple where they wanted to go to a concert.
The fact that you could say it like that.
I mean, there kind of were. So there was like one where where it was basically just like Ticketmaster. It was that kind of episode where, oh, there's 2 tickets to this concert and there's 6 of us. What are we gonna do? And then what ends up happening is they do like a competition to decide who gets to go, and then the 2 ponies who like won the tickets more or less, like they decide to just get pizza instead, and they all just watch the concert on TV.
That sounds strangely familiar. All of us saying.
I'm perfectly honest. You went too fast. I was gonna make the joke of. It was like, what are we gonna do? Pony pulls out revolver, spins the barrel.
The ultimate way to decide who gets the tickets. Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Bang! Whoa, you get the ticket. Oh, wait a minute. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bow. Yeah.
See, trying to decide to pull up Destiny or not. I don't think I really have anything to do with Destiny right now.
You're not destined to do anything.
Well, it's because like if I was gonna do anything, it was gonna be some of the seasonal challenges. But I only have one left, and that's only for doing things on the weekend activity. And I've never done that activity in my entire time of playing Destiny, because it's always been like the highest tier of multiplayer stuff, of the PvP stuff. And I'm like I suck.
That is how I feel about video games in general these days.
Although speaking of that, so I finished Tears of the Kingdom yesterday, and I went and so I do that, and I'm thinking, okay, well I gotta figure out something else to do. And of course, as soon as I finish Tears of the Kingdom, I go and watch a video, and that's when it gets shown to me that the battery can be filled twice. I didn't realize that, and I was starting to wonder why I was still collecting charges. I was like, okay, I guess they just didn't want to program in you being capped on this stuff, whatever.
By the Coldust.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Commander something. Yeah, you can go ahead and put the link in. We'll keep an eye out for anybody who suddenly jumps in. I sent you something. I'm surprised you didn't react to it yet.
Oh, simple, because I don't have Discord up immediately. There it is. It's hiding behind my Chrome window.
But yeah, Commander something. Please feel free to put the Discord link in. We'll keep an eye out. If we start to get a flood of people, we'll know what to do.
Okay. Oh,
Why
what's
are we
this?
hypnotizing Pinkie Pie?
What is this? Yo! What the heck? What? Okay, that's way too kind. Oh my gosh. Heck. How dare you? Heck.
Okay, what level of compliments did you give him?
I gave him the one thing he desires most in this world.
I got he gave me Train Sim World 3. The Mega Hall. What the fuck? That is way too kind.
He's got a lot of trains now.
I'm sorry, but which train game? The one that has like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars of DLC?
No, that's Train Simulator. This is Train Sim Worlds. There are many Train Simulator games. Like, I'm not even...
Yeah, it's hard.
I'm not even joking. There are so many. This one's, like, really good, though. I watched Feather play through some of it, and it looks really fun. Heck. Thank you. Jeez, what the fuck? Damn. Shit. Too kind. What the fuck? I don't deserve. Heck.
I'll enjoy it with my compliments.
Heck. Thank you.
The horror train game, I don't think is Cole's style.
Not really. I've had several people recommend it to me, but no. You know what is 100% my style, which is not released yet, which I'm really excited about?
Definitely not Choo Choo Charles.
No.
Yeah, I saw Skyrise play that, and I can tell that's not Cole's style.
There.
I don't even need to see it. Anyway, please go ahead.
So, if y'all remember, I was gushing about a game a while ago that was a multiplayer train game called Railroads Online, and that was really fun. However, it's kind of recently fallen into development hell and is kind of becoming more clunky, and I'm not terribly thrilled about that. And also, they changed the way that you lay rails, and I've got to be honest, it was a learning cliff the first time to learn how to lay track, and I'm not particularly eager to relearn everything. So I haven't. There is another game that is in development, which hasn't fallen to development hell. They also haven't released it yet. They're not doing the early release with all the bugs. They're actually, like, properly, thoroughly testing everything to, like, actually, like, produce a product that people are going to want to play. It is a game called Railroader. And it is basically a game where you are a member of a train crew. It's a multiplayer game, but you don't have to play it multiplayer. You can play it alone. But you are a train crew that is helping to operate a railway. And this means not just, like, being sat in the cab like the normal train simulator. No, this is like... Yeah, no, you're like the guy on the ground who's throwing switches. You're, like, calling numbers for how many car lengths to go forward or backwards or whatever. You are making sure that all the air hoses are buttoned up. You're doing brake tests and stuff. You are doing all of the nitty-gritty detail stuff in railroading that I obsess over. So it's a very me sort of game. This is a game that I am very eagerly drooling over. Also, it takes place in the transition era in the United States around Appalachia. So it is, like, right within the sort of region and time frame that I obsess over in railroading. Because, like, you know, it's, like, vaguely mountainish. Well, I say vaguely mountainish. It's in Appalachia. It is a railroad that runs through the mountains. And it is it just looks really cool. And they've been adding more to it. They've actually extended the line quite a bit. You've got diesels, you got steam engines, you got like all sorts of freight cars that would have been traveling across the rails in the mid 20th century. It's a cool looking game. So I'm obsessed. You know what? If I was a good streamer, I'd be pulling up the Steam page, which I will. One sec. That's not Steam. Where is Steam? Steam. What?
I really imagine he wouldn't. It's not even a question
What is it?
that you would ever play Choo Choo Charles.
I mean, maybe if somebody gave it to me and if I had nothing else to do. I am usually pretty busy all the time though, so I've got a bunch of training games I would like to play on my computer that I've not played yet. So
Oh yeah, speaking of games like Choo Choo Charles, yeah, I said it on Twitter, but yeah, my Friendly Neighborhood comes out tomorrow.
What is that?
My Friendly Neighborhood, it is a true survival horror game based on the idea of like a children's show, like kind of basically like the cast of a children's show kind of going a bit nuts.
Is that what that like orange character is from? That with the like striped pants?
Might be, but it's pretty much it's a survival horror game with Muppets, basically. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds
Yeah, the full release comes out tomorrow.
Huh. Does it sound good or?
Yeah, the demo came out last year. I played that. It's not just like doing this concept and being like one of those running away horror games. It is a survival horror game. You actually do have weapons and ammo and stuff like that to run around with. One of the neat things they did is they did borrow from the Resident Evil series the idea of where Resident Evil, the remake of the first one, had introduced the Crimson Heads, where certain enemies, if you didn't do an extra step, they could come back after defeating them. This one, they kind of apply that to all the enemies, where you can go through, take them and knock them down, but if you come back into the room, they'll be back up.
Okay.
Unless you, in this game, it's duct tape. If you find duct tape, you basically tie them up with duct tape.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, and
what's it called again?
it's called My Friendly Neighborhood. Like if you're not sure if it's gonna be something that you'll enjoy, if you look up the channel, if you look up the channel Future Game Show, they got access to play it early today. So they have a 2-hour stream of the first like 2 hours of the game that came out today.
I think there's also just a pure-on demo of it you can play on.
Yeah,
Steam.
there is a pure. Oh yeah, and also on Steam there is a demo that you can go pull.
Okay, this is completely different from what I was thinking of. Neat. That sounds kind of horrifically fun. Oh, that's terrifying.
Just want to be your friendly friend and give you friendly.
Yeah,
friendly
but there's, and honestly, also some of the effort that they go through for like for some of the stuff is actually kind of funny because if you sit there and like you can actually just wait and all these characters that are just trying to come after you will just like they have like all these lines that they did not have to come up with like as much for them to like sit there and just randomly say as they're standing around, but it's just kind of funny.
Nice. I like when they put in the extra effort they didn't need to do. But yeah, I'm super stoked about Train Game. Train Game. A Cold Dreams. Dreams of Trains. 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 Look, they've got a Jeep. I don't know if that's a Jeep 7 or Jeep 9. I am not as well versed as I should be. They look very identical, but it's a Jeep. Yay! Anyways, horse.
You
Yeah,
can look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Give it a horse. I'm gonna taste just like horse. Have you ever, like, fallen down a YouTube rabbit hole and just ended up watching, like, hours of videos of a guy on clogging culverts?
Yes.
I'm not.
Post 10. He's good.
Oh,
wait,
clogging
wait,
culverts?
wait.
Oh, I thought you
Is
meant
that
like
the guy
rabbit
that-
holes.
oh. The guy that I had seen that was trying to drain something and had to figure out how much he had to jam through the thing because there were just so many branches stuck on the thing.
Probably, yeah. He's done, like, a lot of culverts. He does them, like, on a maybe weekly basis. He unclogs a lot of culverts.
Sounds fun.
I will say it is I appreciate all the things he does. Post 10, he's on YouTube.
Yeah, the beavers like to dam up the culverts.
They do. Aren't they darlings?
The answer is to drown the beavers.
No.
Could be worse. You could waifu the beavers.
I
Then
will
the
say,
problem will take care of itself.
from a railroad perspective, beavers are a problem. They do like to build dams in places that are rather inconvenient when you're trying to maintain a railway right-of-way. And they were the cause of the 1986 wreck of the Montrealer. I'm pretty sure. I think it was 1986. It was in the 1980s. There was a beaver dam that basically caused the track to wash out. And yeah, the train hit it. It was really bad. It's really, really bad. One of the worst wrecks we've seen up here in a very long time. Passenger train wise. Yeah. Also, a reason why you should always inspect your track before you send a passenger train through. Send out your inspection crews. It's good. It's good for the bones. Actually, that does make me wonder. I wonder if they ever intend on putting track inspection vehicles in this game. It would be probably pointless because I don't think that they'd want to make the tracks wash away, but it'd be pretty cool to just like have a little track inspection vehicle and run through. That'd be fun. They probably will never, but like a Cole can dream.
Then dream on, Cole. Dream on.
Got it. Time to shatter some dreams.
Actually, that could be a fun game in itself. Just like you're just like a guy on a track inspection vehicle, and your job is just to like do your inspection run, check rail bonds, check for defects in the track, and then like work within the time frame to get everything fixed and buttoned up before the next slotted scheduled train is like due to roll through. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty fun.
Are those trucks I see where they modify them with train wheels?
In modern day, yes. Way back in the day, they looked like one sec. Images. Copy image in new tab. Oh, come on. I can get one that's not made for ants. There we go. These things. It was like a little tiny vehicle that you would just kind of like plop on the track and ride it through your section, which was like, a given amount of miles, and do an inspection run. But yes, nowadays it is a truck with like wheels to ride on the railroad. Those are called high rail trucks, and they make regular inspections of the line. They're good.
Glad nobody has to do those hand-cranked train cars anymore.
Oh yeah, they used to do those too. They also had this really cool one called the Velocipede. Railroad Velocipede. There we go. Yeah, it's these. It's like a weird bike, but for riding on the rails. They were still using these in the 1950s. I've never ridden one, but it does not look very comfortable. But hey, you know what? If that's what you got, there you go.
Oh, there was another one I was referring to. If I can find it, I know Rarity and Pinky were using it in one episode.
Yes, the
The
classic.
hand car.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, that looks great. I know it's not the thing in question, that is just another Velocipede, but, yes. These things. I have ridden one of these. They are fun. They also have a brake that you step on in the middle. It's a little brake pedal. They are cool. They are fun. I had a friend who offered to like take one of these to the end of the rail line at the WWNF, and we decided not to because we were tired. Maybe one day, if I ever get up there again. But yeah. These were basically vehicles used to travel up and down a section of line just to do a track inspection, more or less. And they work. But, like, yeah, ultimately, speeder car was just better because, you don't exhaust your crew in the process of getting to wherever you need to go. Bah. Bah. Bah.
So,
Yes.
here's a fun little yarn. I only had a chance to play maybe about an hour of it just due to time, but I decided to for giggles one day. I've been looking into some more unique RPGs for the fun of it, and one series that I started to see pop up was not exactly a series per se, but they're all coming from the same publisher, Kemco, and they look interesting because they kind of feel like slightly upgraded old SNES RPGs with the way they look. Not quite RPG Maker levels, but definitely doesn't feel like they put in the AAA budget into these things. Now, I did recently. PlayStation Store had a sale going on, and I managed to pick up one that I had on the wish list called As Divine Hearts, which was just cost a few dollars because of that. Now, the reason I found this funny, I decided when I booted it up, it booted up in Unity to start, and then it just started to do the whole loading of the story thing, and just everything that was going on cracked me the hell up. It started off with the whole prologue thing, like the world was divided with darkness and light. The one day a big flash came and darkness overran the light and light overran the darkness and monsters became rampant and your uncle is dead and you grew wild hair and just all the insanity that you would normally get for an RPG. Then it gets to the characters, and I just start cracking up even further because you see the NPCs are talking to each other like, oh, where is that orphan boy that is living in this orphanage? Because that's what you do in a JRPG. And you see the main hero come up, and it's such a hilarious contrast because you got the NPCs. They're all doing the old SNES NPC thing where they're where it looks like they're kind of moving and walking in place. So it's like, yes, this is a real person. They're moving, so they're alive. But everybody who is a main character, because I found this out when you met your first other main character colleague, they're standing in place, but it's like they have perpetual wind hitting them at all times. So their hair is fluttering, their clothes are fluttering. It's just like they're standing on a mountaintop that's just got a slight gust going on. So you got these NPCs just walking in place. You got your main character that's standing there blowing like somebody is holding a fan to his face, and this is such chic. It's just such. It feels like such a parody of old SNES RPGs, but it's done so seriously. It's done absolutely seriously. And here's another fun thing. During the prologue, when they're talking about, oh, the world has had all of these things happen and all this weirdness, and it's just basically panning around from one map to the next, they didn't program it very well. So every time they went to another map location to pan over while they're doing their prologue, the background music changed to the area of the map. So you get this misty forest, and you suddenly get this vibrant town, and then suddenly you get this dark wood sound, and it's just like, oh my god, no. It's so amazing how dumb this is in such the right way. I don't know how you describe it. It's like tickling something where it's horrible. It's not good. It's gonna get even worse. It was done probably on a budget with very limited people. The translation is probably going to be Hawk, because there is no way this was made in America. There is so much that is setting up to be such a old school cliche that I'm eating it up. I am loving I loved every inch, as every second I had of that game that I got to play it before I had to stop and go to bed. But it was just so magnificent, and just how cliche it was. And it just was so wonderful to find something like that in this day and age.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I really do actually want to continue playing it just to see how insanely cliche it gets. I mean, you already even got the mascot character, which is a two-tailed cat with different colored eyes. That, well, in this case, it's bad-mouthing the hell out of you, so it's not like, you gotta save the world. It's like, you fuckers screwed me up. Not literally, though, Yeah.
At some point, I need to play a JRPG. I don't think I ever have.
Really? You haven't?
Yeah. I am uncultured. This is a surprise to
Okay,
no
so-
one.
Yeah, like
Oh my-
Joel, what are you doing on stream there? Why are we looking at everyone eating cupcakes?
Honestly, in the background, I've just been like going through the tags under Biboru, screen cap, comma, edit, comma, minus EQG, comma, safe. And I've just been like pulling random pictures that are Nate. And I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Twilight had friends. I mean, she still has friends, but she had, quote, friends before she was Princess
She had
of Friendships.
friends, and she was reading while everyone else had cupcakes.
Oh my god.
I
It
think
just got even better. This just got even better. They have a sequel, and it doesn't look like they updated anything. They literally kept the same graphics, characters, and everything, and they just made a sequel out of it.
nice.
Oh, this is amazing. Everything about this is so amazing. Anyway, please go ahead.
Would it be accurate to say that Twilight had friends back then, or that her friends group were friends with her, but she wasn't with them? You know, I mean,
I think she was kind of that friend that was, that didn't mind the company but didn't actively pursue the company.
she did mind the company, though. She actively avoided it.
Well, she only avoided it when it was interrupting her from looking at something or figuring something out.
Interrupting her studies all the time.
Yeah, and well, I don't know. I mean, she had a good negotiation talking to with Moondancer.
Oh yeah. There was that.
So yeah, no, she did enjoy. I think she liked talking with him, but she didn't really connect well with him.
Yeah.
Well, either that, or they're not aware of connection or know how to make the connection, but don't exactly seek it out either.
Twilight was buried in her studies, and she didn't realize the friends that she was leaving behind. Damn. That's a good episode, just all in all. If there was an episode that you should rewatch, that's one of them. There are many, though. That was a solid Season 5 episode. That's in Season 5,
I love
right?
how Moondancer looks identical to Twilight, but with cute glasses.
This
I
is
think
true.
It's just hilarious. It almost feels like it's.
She also has some really nice big bushy eyebrows, which I appreciate. She's great. 10 out of 10. Wood horse.
Oh wait a minute, is that the joke here?
What?
They got Lyra Minuet there that have almost the same similar hair. Then they got, yeah. I think that's the joke here.
I don't think that's supposed to be a joke. I think it's just a matter of these were background ponies that like were implied to be like, important, and then they gave them more importance later on because, yeah. They gained some depth.
Which three were in the we're going to a party, do you want to come scene? Which
Okay, so
Man,
that was Lemonheart's brain. Why did her name escape me just now? this pony right here. Shoot, what's her name? I have
Minuet or Twinkleshine?
Twinkleshine. I know Minuet. Twinkleshine. That's what it was. Twinkleshine. How could I forget Twinkleshine? Oh my gosh, she's such a great quality horse. Anyways,
And her head fits nicely in a beaker.
yeah, no, that wasn't Twinkleshine.
That's
I know.
Lemonheart.
That's Lemonheart.
I know it was Lemonheart. I made a mistake, but I couldn't resist. I had to get it out there somehow.
So they had the two with the curvy manes.
And then I believe after
With
that
one of the
was Minuet. I think Minuet was also in that scene. I need to look up that scene again.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Lyra,
'cause Lyra wasn't there.
yeah, Lyra waves on the way, like waves to Twilight as she's running through. And then Twilight just runs through. Also, in that
Did you
scene,
even notice that Lyra had moved to Ponyville?
no,
No, probably not, since there were like 4. No, you got to remember there were like 4. No. You got to remember there were 4 or 5 Lyras. She probably just figured it was another one of the bunch.
One of the Lyra clones.
No. You see, all Lyras come from the planet Marklar. Here, how can you tell the difference between each other? Oh, just like this. Hey, Marklar. Yes. See.
Oh my god, that reminds me. I still can't believe that this is happening. I'm not sure if I should be thrilled or terrified with the fact that we're getting new Futurama episodes here very soon.
All right.
Aren't those coming on what, the 26th?
I thought the series came to a good conclusion.
It did. And then Hulu
people...
said, screw that. Hulu said, screw that, we want money.
I mean,
okay.
That has been just kind of what the industry has been doing with old shows.
Yeah. Although I will, yeah.
Nah, more like desperately trying to grab anything they can.
Yeah. And right now there's the whole thing of the strike going on.
That's probably not helping anything, yeah.
I mean, on the bright side, there's a lot of content to watch right now. In general, go pirate a show.
Check out no. You gotta do better. You gotta do better. Check out the new anime season that is out right now. They have a vending machine that's stuck in another world. I am not kidding.
Wait.
Oh yeah, that
really?
No, we've known about that one happening for a while. Yeah, it's the newest line of like what's the most ridiculous thing we can isekai. And so now it's just somebody's isekai into another world as a vending machine.
Nice. I mean, vending machines are pretty common over there.
No, in this case, he's a sentient vending machine. So it makes it it's kind of funny because it could be an existential dread situation, but it's more like, oh, cool, I'm a vending machine and I'm not half bad. Let's enjoy this. I'm gonna be the best vending machine here. I'm the only one here, but I'm be the best.
The scenes where he gets restocked must be a bit awkward.
No, he kind of restocks himself.
How?
Very carefully.
And I guess if you feed him quarters.
And something like that. You feed him something like that. Honestly, I only watched one episode so far, but it was a fun episode.
Yeah,
so.
I haven't gotten around to that one yet. I'm also behind on last season.
I fell behind on last season a few months ago, and it's just I'm gonna need to. I actually pretty much need to figure out a day that I'm just gonna sit down and go through an anime that day, and then
I really want to go back and actually watch back, like, because I want to finish Oshinoko at least.
Yeah, I've heard good things of Oshinoko. I really want to go through the big series that I've been working through too, like Gintama.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot you've got to go through on that one.
I'm already a good chunk of the way in. I think I'm already well past episode 100, but I still got a good way to go.
There was a giant ice cream in the street.
What?
There was. That was in Do Princesses Dream of Magic Sheep.
Oh, dang it! I just remembered.
She's the one that gets tantamous to the rest of the town.
Yes, that was an amazing episode. Like, for a mid-season finale to My Little Pony season 5, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Just like, that was freaking cool. It's been a while since I rewatched that one, but that one was a really cool episode. Also, it brought us more Princess Big Mac, which, let's be real here, that's what everyone needs. It's what I need. Oh no,
my brain just hit something horrible. You know the song Dancing in the Street?
Yes.
They got ice cream in the street. Ice cream in the street. Okay, yeah.
Okay, see, I thought you were gonna say creaming in the streets.
No, no, no. The innocence of this show must be held somehow.
Hey, kids wouldn't know what the hell you were talking about. That's like one of those adult jokes you can sneak in.
Ooh, good point.
Speaking of cream, it's time to end. Yeah,
Wait, we need to finish?
yeah.
Oh,
You know, gotta wrap it up.
that sounds hard.
Gotta be safe.
Yep, gotta.
Pre-show wrap up. Pre-show wrap up.
Oh no, it's my turn now, isn't it?
It is. Circuit, what's going on?
Okay, well, I'm slowly losing my mind now that I actually have commuting again, but in the process, I am going to do what I can to continue keeping the show as epic as ever. So, in I almost believed myself there. Okay, real joke aside. I am doing my best, regardless of commuting, and in this case, we're finally going to touch on something we've heard about a long time ago, but we were too afraid to open the door because it is a very big door to a very big place.
Oh, geez, you know what we could have done today?
Hmm?
I didn't think about it until now. Today would have been a great day to play Shipfic Folder. Oops.
No.
Maybe next week.
All I know is that image you have right now, you should send to the backstage chat or one of the other chats, and we need that as an emote on the server.
Absolutely. I will gladly send it. Side note, Flare is amazing and is potentially the best background pony of Generation 5. Fight me.
Commander's right, though. It is a commander-sized door because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about the big video game pony mod, Equestria at War.
It's
God.
going to be crazy, and
We are not even going to be able to give you a full sampling of this.
you're not
this
even
is going-
going to get to play yet. You're going to be reading all of the countries, aren't you?
I don't know about that. We are going to do our best to at least show off at what we can. But I promise you, this is going to be the equivalent of going to a massive 10,000 person food convention and then trying to sample one of every single food they have there. It is not happening. But we
You're
are
only going to get a hot dog.
We're going to try our best to at least give you a hot dog. We are going to give you 3 different brands of soda, and we are going to give you a small dish of ramen with a wonderful pudding.
From my understanding,
You're not even getting all that.
of Equestria at War, apparently it is a mod so in-depth and so good that there are people who aren't even into ponies who will play that mod insisting it is like the best mod.
Yes.
Which is crazy to think. Because with the wall of what ponies is and what like how people view ponies on the internet, the fact that people who aren't into horse are getting into that mod because it is that good, that is saying a lot. That is big. Sounds like it'll be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast, but I promise you, I am barely going to touch the surface of this. But no, unless I sacrifice the next week of my life. Even if I sacrifice the video portion, even if I jump right into it right at the beginning of the show, I'm probably only going to have enough to show you just how badly you could screw yourself up in the first few hours. We are in hard mode here, but this is a deliciously good hard mode.
Well, speaking of deliciously
Depends on what you
hard,
mean.
it is time to end the pre-show, that is. So stick around for the main show after this. Bye. Have a good
Ta-ta.
peace out later, skater. Fish to your mum's. I don't know.